welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing this Galentine's Valentine's super pink girly glam look for Valentine's or Galentines. Today's video I'm using all products from Technic. So the guys from Technic, they got in touch and they asked if they could send me some goodies and I could make a look out of it, and you know what? I said yes. And I looked on their website, had a look at their products, and I was like, this is what my viewers will want. It is affordable, it looks high-end, all the items here pretty sure under £10. I will link as much as I can in the description down below, but I thought that I would incorporate this with like a Valentine's, Galentine's type look. I'm really feeling the pink tones at the moment, gone for a blush pink blouse. I told them that I normally like warm tones, but I didn't know what they were sending me. They just sent me a load of bits and I thought it was better that way. Please give the video a like because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. I don't really know why, but whatever you're doing on the 14th, make sure that it is filled with love, whether it's self-love or whether it's love for family or friends. It doesn't have to be as pressured as the media says. Just enjoy it for what it is. A huge thank you to the guys at Technic for sending me over these goodies. This video is #gifted. We've got self-care bits in there. We have skin prep, whether you are staying in, whether you're going out with the girls, out with your friends, or you're going on a date, whatever you're doing, this is gonna make you feel great before you go. You're gonna feel good, you're gonna look good. It is all good. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So here we are, nice and fresh face, and we have a sheet mask to start off with. This is a vitamin E one, nice and hydrating, just to get our skin nice and prepped. I feel like my skin is so dry at the moment from busking outside. These are ridiculous, I feel silly in them. But anyway, leave it on for 10 minutes, and I feel like my skin just needs a bit of moisture at the moment from being outside, all the cold weather and all of that jazz. So then we have changed, we are ready to go. I'm using this primer oil to start with, trying to be all Instagram about it, but it just didn't work. So anyway, we're putting it all over. I've been using this since as a primer as it's so nice and moisturizing. Then we're going in for a little bit of the skincare. This is the vitamin E stuff that they have on their site. You've got a brightening primer, and then we also have, which takes forever to wind up, we have the under eye brightener as well. So those are just from their vitamin E collection. A little bit of skincare before we go into the face makeup. You've got to have a nice base, get that skincare going. So they sent me 2 shades of the foundation. I found that I have, what have I got? I've got honey and ivory, and I believe the ivory was the one that I went for. I think the honey was a bit dark for me. Going into the concealers, I have 3 shades, but I can't actually find the names of the shades on them, but I'm so excited. These are so good. So I think I've got honey and then chestnut, but I don't know what the lighter one is. So I went in with the honey shade, I think it's honey, to match my skin tone, and then I went in with the lighter one just to brighten up areas. But back to the foundation quickly, it's like a nice sheer, but not too sheer, but not too full coverage, and it isn't super matte, but it's like an in-between, more of like an everyday foundation, I reckon. These concealers are so full coverage. I've been using them since. I love them. 10 out of 10. Like, these are so good, and you get so much in them. I love that you get so much in the pot, and they're like so cheap as well. And the darker shade as well, I've gotten in for a little bit of a semi-cream contour situation, but I mean, I thought I'd try it, but cream contour and me, we don't seem to always get on, but I thought I'd have a go as we had it here, and it was just crying out for me to do something like this. And yeah, I just really do love these concealers. They blend out so well, they're nice and full coverage. Like I say, I've been using them since filming this video, so that just goes to show that I genuinely do like them. So after I had blended all that in, I thought I would add a little bit more for the cream contour, and this shade, I think it's good if you, lovely, if you really know what you're doing with cream contour. Like, I mean, obviously I do. There we are. Perfect. Great. I think I just need a bit more practice at it because I haven't cream contoured in a while, but yeah, as we can see. Anyway, so I made sure that I put some concealer on my lids to prep my lids for the eyeshadow, but here is the finish, as you can see, and then I'm going to set that all into place using the setting powder that they gave me, but this one's got some colour correcting in there as well, which is cool. I liked that. Now onto the eyebrows. This is a brow pomade and a powder duo, which is really cool. So you've got the powder on the top and then you've got the pomade on the bottom. I really like this because you seem to get a bit more product in there than you would normally with like but I don't know if you do or not. I don't know, I just feel like it's a really good idea, and normally you have it in like a mini palette, but this is really cool. I like it, and it just spoke to me. So mine was in the shade medium. Use the pomade first just to set those hairs into place and get a nice strong brow, and then use the powder on top all together, and we're done. Now we are going to bronze. So we're going to pack that bronzer onto where we put the cream contour, but this is where I struggle with cream contour, because I always find that it skips and it kind of starts to go patchy when I put a bronzer on top to set it into place. So I went over all of the cream contour and just set it with the powder. Then I was able to go back in with the bronzer and then a couple of other shades just to bronze up the skin in all the places that we contoured, and then just going back in with a sponge and a little bit of powder to get that nice sharp contour. Then I just thought, why not, let's just go for all of them and put them all to the test. So that's what I did. Here we are, you can see it up close a little bit. It's not like hugely patchy, but it's just skipping a little bit, if you know what I mean. Now on to highlight. Here is the highlighting palette that I've got, which is the Mega Glow. You can see all the shades are really nice and pigmented. So I'm just working my way through the shades, building up. And then I thought I'd put a bit on my Cupid's bow, and then I thought, let's go with this real bright one. Oh, holy moly, no. So we chilled out on that one. And I mean, anyway, it's like, wow, it is pretty pigmented still. So just went in and highlighted my face, and then thought I would make sure you tap it off. Highlighted my brow bone and blended it out a little bit. Went in with a fan brush, which I like to do just to make sure it looks a little bit more, I don't know, it's like more dispersed, and just so it's not like a sharp line. And then I went in with the darkest shade just to add a little bit of a glow, and I did it to the bod as well, add a little bit of chest glow, you know we love it. So now onto blush. Now blush is huge now, right? So I'm really pleased that I got this blush palette, because I haven't really got that many blushes that I use or really like go for. So I went for the kind of like mid shade, and then I thought, why not, let's just go for the real bright one. So I had a go, and blushing, is that the right word? Putting blush on your nose as well as your cheeks is the new thing. So I think it makes you look a little bit like you've been in the winter sun or sunbathing or whatever. But anyway, I think it's cute and I like it, so I did that. Now moving on to the eyes. This shade did crack, unfortunately, in transit, but it's okay, I pressed it back together. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just building up an eye look. Building up with those warm colours, and then taking that concealer on the lid, and basically all that does is makes a nice base down so that the colours are going to come through nice and pigmented. The colours actually haven't got names that I could see on here, so I can't actually tell you which names they are, but you can see what I'm doing. They have a nice pigment to them. They're not like the most pigmented things in the world, but this pinky shade I did have to build up quite a bit, and I think it's quite good if you're a beginner, because it's not going to break the bank, but you're also going to get a good quality product, and then you can save up and get something else if you really are into it. You do need to build up the shades. Some of them, like I say, they just need a little bit more building up. If you've got the time, just build them up and you're going to get a nice look out of it. Then we're going under the eyes, and you can see, I mean, it's skipping a little bit across my eye, but it's not a problem because I just go in with a warmer shade, and then that just blends it all together nicely. But like I say, if you take your time with these, you're going to get a nice effect, and it stayed on my eyes. The shade stayed on all evening. Then I went in for the inner corner highlight, but I didn't get any of it on camera, so that's great. But anyway, now the mascara. I am so impressed with this mascara. I still use it now after the video. I think it's a tubing mascara. Like, I feel like it's in between a tubing and not. but I'm pretty certain it's a tubing. It doesn't say on the packet, but anyway, this is their skinny mascara. I loved how much length it gave my lashes. I haven't really got the like longest lashes in the world, I don't think, but I think it gave him a lot of length. So then I put some falsies on, which they provided, and I actually added a little bit in my waterline and a little bit of liquid liner because I felt like it needed it just with the lash band, because the lash band is quite hard. They aren't my favourite lashes in the world. They were a little bit hard on the lash line. I did add a bit of mascara to them as well. Now we're moving on to the lip kit. So I put the, I haven't got it with me. I can't tell you what shade it's in because I haven't got it in front of me, but I put the liner on first, and then it is actually a gloss. For some reason I thought it might have been a matte one, not too sure why, but that's just me. And then I topped it with this gloss, which it smelled very nice. So I just topped that with that. And now we're moving on to the setting spray. As you can see, it says shake me, and you can see all these little, like, I don't know, it's like dust at the bottom, it's like glitter particles. You shake it up and look, it's like this holographic glittery setting spray, and it's a magic mist. So I think I had a bit of a time spraying it and trying to get it out at the beginning, but once we got going, I think it just sprayed my face with glitter. That might have been what happened, but we got it on, and as you can see, here is the finished look. But if you look at my forehead, there are some like glitter particles basically just on my head that might have just been from the first initial like spray. It might have just clumped together, but other than that, if you want to get that nice like glittery sheen look, then you're gonna get it with this. But honestly, all these products are so affordable. They're literally all under £10. Most of them are actually under £5. So yeah, I reckon this is an absolute steal. I'm so excited. I really want to get my hands on some more of their products and try some more. If this is something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you again to Technic for sending these over. Please like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!